Hey chat, how's it going? We'll turn off that music for a sec. I feel like maybe that music wasn't my best pick for today because I'm starting to stream with a headache. Hopefully that's just gonna go away. But a bunch of random notes for that song. I'm learning that's not great for that, but we are here regardless. So let's switch over to the game. Oh, it doesn't want to show up. Is it gonna? Hello? There's the game. And we are already in the secret mode, I believe. No, we are not currently. Am I spelling it wrong? One sec. Okay, yeah, I spelled it wrong. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, I was typing something wrong. Here we are. Oh, let's turn on the game audio for once. Oh boy, here we go again. I'm sure this is gonna go wonderfully. I can't imagine this goes poorly. We're 3 hours in, we've saved once. So I mean, really how bad can it be? So, as where we left off last time, what in the world am I holding? Oh, a dead centipede. Okay. So, we need to ascend. I have no idea how I'm going to get up this wall that I'm on right now. Are those poles to grab onto? Yes, they are. So here's the great thing. I can't even illuminate this more. This is exactly what I see. And unfortunately, since it's a pitch black zone, actually I'll show you what this looks like. When I turn on color correction, doesn't do anything because it is pitch black. There's no color to enhance. So we are doing this completely blind, pretty much, except for the map. Okay, I almost died there. We're going to check the map a lot. In fact, you know what? Let's bring up the Rain World map on my other monitor. And that'll be the plan. Crap, is there not a map for this person? I don't think there is. You use a modified version of Survivor's map. Okay, we'll pull up Survivor, and then if it's wrong, we'll just adjust for that. So we are currently in, I believe, exterior, technically. Yeah. We're just in the leg. All right. So here's how we're going to do this. Oh, wait, actually, this doesn't work as well because I can't track where I am on the map. Never mind. So my plan was going to be just use that on the other monitor, but I need to be able to track where I am. So we're going to have to jump to here. I mean, yeah, how bad can this really go? It's not like everything is bug zappers. Okay. So it looks like there's one right...
Gamer.
No, it was the one past it that I need to go to. It is very hard to tell where things are. Who would have expected this? So I'm assuming this is going to be the entire leg. Like, all the way up. So that's going to kind of suck. But we can do it. We will clutch up. Climb up this. Oh, that's the top. We jump to the side. Then we go down. Go to the top of this, then a little down so I have room to jump. Oh, I'm dead. Save me. Holy cow, it did. It might be a genius. The Tower Pimps is not for the faint-hearted. Yeah, definitely not. This is gonna be a nightmare scenario to try and navigate. I mean, by the end, I'll probably just have it memorized. So that'll at least be nice. Okay. I have an idea here. Oh, I'm in the rot. Oh no, okay, so you can dive through that tiny opening. How do you get up from here? What's the furthest you've gotten so far? About here, because we just got started on this section. How in the world do I get above that? I guess I could try and jump to the wall and then wall jump to this. The issue is the rot's a problem. Yeah, I'm getting pulled in the rot. Okay, we're dead. I can't get out of here.
Good night, gamer.
Interesting. Oh, we died twice already. One second, let me bring it up. No, not the split capture. Death counter. Hello, does want to go? There we go. Let's see, what if you threw it in each room and did a screenshot when it explodes? Oh, that's clever, actually. Oh, that's smart, and then I lay it out on my second monitor. Oh, Disco's also just sent me a Rain World Downpour map. I believe this is the one I'm using. Let me check. Yes. Wait, oh, wait. Inv is on here. Okay. Oh, it shows you exactly what's electrified, too. That's really handy. Oh, I was actually wrong about something that was electrified. I really didn't need to do all that work for something. Anyway, let's grab these. Okay, so this should be helpful now. So... Okay, I guess I do need like a spear or something over on that one. So we'll grab this. Go all the way up. And then, okay, we're at the top of that one, which means I should be able to jump to here. Yes. Also, yes, I just go. All right. I'm pretty much just like cross-referencing my position with the electrified things.
Rest in peace, gamer.
Wait, the bottom one's electrified? Okay, the map does not show that the bottom one's electrified. I was right in the first place then. It blocked my message on YouTube. I think I know who you are then. And if I did, then I would assume there's a pretty good reason. Though I think I know what the reason was. Anyway. Okay, you know what? It is the Rain World map that breaks my monitor. I'm not even joking. It's doing it again. I gotta turn this off. It's breaking my monitor again. That's so funny. Okay, no Rain World map for me. We're doing this mapless as well. Hopefully I was able to turn it off in time and I don't have to do the whole screen fixing thing. No, it didn't. Uh-oh, it's gonna be such a pain. Okay, yeah, Rain World map does not like my monitor. This is the second time it's done it. In as many times using it. How can I'm gonna have to turn the monitor fixer thing. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna be able to use this then. Okay, one second, let me do the little dead pixel fixer thing that fixed it last time. This is super annoying that I have to do this, but I do need that monitor working so I can see chat. Yeah, I'm gonna fly blind for a second. Did that fix it? No, it didn't this time. Great. Great. Thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to stay for very long because I do know who you are and I do know why you were banned from the Discord. And if you're banned from the Discord, we got to remove you from everything else. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to bid you farewell. Have a lovely rest of your day, though. Anyway, back to what we're doing. I guess the monitor's gonna be flickery today again. If I can fix it. Inv's not gonna win? No, we are. Just gonna take a while. I wanna give them a second chance. Well, technically we gave... By the way, that person was committed enough to being irritating that they went over to the Spellcheck comment section as well. So they're technically banned from like 3 things already. Like like that's enough chances. I'll just say, when they actually got banned from the Discord, me and Void were actually still in a VC after the stream. And I said, oh, I should probably go to bed, but I have a feeling they're gonna do something bad in the Discord. So then I just decided, I'm just gonna wait until they do. And it genuinely was under 10 minutes. Then when they started being irritating again, and then I'm just like, you know what? It'll get them to go faster if I pretend I'm offline. So I just went invisible, and we changed VCs to a hidden one and just watched. And funny enough, immediately after I go offline, they do bannable stuff. So it's crazy. Oh crap! I might be dead already. Explode!
Game over, gamer.
Oops, I didn't get the full screen there. I'm saying, yeah. Very predictable, luckily. Anyway, though. Let's get climbing. This time we're gonna do better. I need to figure out how to get past each area. Once I understand the formula, it's just platforming. There's not really much random chance to it. Yeah, there's random chance to that, though. Oh, I threw that in the wrong direction. Anyway, we wasted that on this one. I'm also about to die to a red lizard, I think. Do you think he'll electrocute himself or fall off if I just wait up here? Wait, is he fighting something? Oh, that's a giant spider. He's got a giant spider in his grip. Come on up here. Come on up here, red lizard. Yeah, or go down there. That works too. Okay, you know, I'm just running it. Oh, it tricked him. He fell off. He was so stunned by my acrobatic prowess that he immediately threw himself into the pit because he knew he couldn't win. It was all he could do. Yeah, so, I need to go... Ah, I went a little too far. That's tough. That little spot is a very thread the needle kind of moment. I wonder if there's an easier way or if I actually just have to thread the needle really well right there. Okay, slide down here a little bit. Oops, I fell a little bit. It's okay though. It happens. You go up. There we go. This is the one that just ends up here, and then I go this one. And I miss my jump entirely. That's what I do. Maybe I should bind the tick upwards for the death counter to the button I need to start back up. Which is the... Oh, it's also the pause button, actually. So I'd have to undo it every time I pause. Yeah, it's fine. Go over here. Go to the top of this. I think we need to go here and then up. I'm starting to learn the route even though I can't see a thing of what I'm doing. I mean, there could be a path along the wall. But I feel like this is probably the ideal route. Oh wait, I'm getting a little bit of a flash of what this looks like. Oh, I just had an idea. Okay, a spear can't stick into that. I thought I had an idea. Ah, being eaten alive. Save me, egg!
Good night, gamer.
Okay, Okay, I've got a screenshot of the fully lit up room. Let me look at it. In the meantime, let me increase death counter. Is there anything I can use in this? Not seeing much. Never mind, I do see something helpful. I see a wall that I think would be fine with, like, I could put a spear into. At the far side, which would give me a hand up. I think that's the route. Also, did death go on the death counter? I don't. It kind of made a weird sound at me when I tried it. I hope it did. I wasn't looking. Does our budget allow for spears? Yes, I actually have one right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, because I don't think I commented on it. But yes, I actually have a spear right now. He's kind of in a spot I need to get to. Actually, you know what? He just moved. Thank you.
Rest in peace,
Darn it.
gamer.
That's really tough to thread that needle. Okay, I think if I can just get good at threading the needle, we can get on to the next area. I think I have a route from there. The red lizard honestly doesn't seem to be too much of a threat because he can just electrocute himself. I definitely think he'll be a nuisance for some of these runs, but at least he's not like a have to kill kind of enemy. And yeah, he's got a spider in his grip. Threading the needle would be a cool stream to yeah, I kind of would. Go all the way up here. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Which thing am I holding in my main hand? The spear. That is in the wall right there. Which means we can get up here. Which means we can grab this. We're officially our new farthest. Let's see what the next area brings. A dead red lizard up there in the tubes. Is there a way into the tubes easily? It does not look like it. We could check over here. I think I see a tube access. Hopefully there's not rot in here, I just didn't see. Okay, we're gonna leave this right here. Oh, well, we'll get that back later, I guess. Where's the dead red lizard? Oh, it's above me. This is delicious. That's all it gave me for a red lizard. That is evil. That is truly diabolical. That for an apex predator, I don't even get my full food. Okay. Okay, so right here is a pole. I could try and jump to that one. I don't think I make that, though, successfully. There's a lot of rot on the other side. Okay. We love that. It's so hard in this region with the entire screen being almost entirely white and gold. Yeah, isn't it crazy how like they just chose two colors for this and it was white and gold? I feel like they're not that good looking of colors for this. Oh, there's something right here to grab. Oh crap, I'm in rot. Oh, I didn't see it. I thought there wasn't above me. I can't get out.
Good night, gamer.
Darn. Okay, so much further than we've gotten in the past. We know a route. That is a feasible route now. There's a certain charm to the white and gold, I guess. Something about just like the white and gold color scheme makes me feel like just very like white and gold just has always had a very heroic vibe to me. You know, very pure and good. That's definitely not a reference to anything. Like Metro Man, exactly. Wait, what is that? That's a dead spider up on this thing. He's gonna go white and gold. Makes me think of Citadel Bugs from Silk Song. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so we throw this. That might have been too low. Okay, we go up. Oh crap! No, I'm down the pit. Like, save me.
Good night.
Oh, it's too late. That egg can be used to like push me out of things. It's just hard to use. I think that combo has some merits, but I don't know if I can fully get behind it. You know, that's fair. If he moves over to the other side, he's getting blasted with an egg. You know what? He didn't get it. That's okay. Oh wait, no, it got him into the rot. Perfect. Oh. Top of this. There we go. We can ascend this one. And this one. I do wonder how many people have beaten Inv legitimately. I feel like... I guess I don't know how popular this game is. I was gonna say like probably a couple thousand, at least, but... I don't know, I guess for people who don't know about like the actual like unlocking and then the people who actually like go through everything, maybe less. I mean, it's not a number I think we'll ever have, but I do wonder how many it is. But one thing's for sure, soon I will be one of them who has beaten the game like this. I feel like I practically have the map memorized for this zone already. Soon? Well, soon is relative. That's the great thing about the word soon. It comes with no hard and fast meaning of exactly how long it is. Okay. Okay, crap. I get up. Okay. There we go. We pulled it off. Every time I die, it just blocks the map more is the issue. So it makes it way harder. Okay, it's giving me a spear. I'm gonna take that. It doesn't seem like spear spawns are random on this one. They seem pretty reliable. Let's go through here. Hey, hello, Void. Welcome to watching a cat try and evade bug zappers. Okay, I think I see a route. I just need to go through this bug zapper. Okay, we're through. Let me eat the algae for the slime mold. We go up. Gonna go up here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't worry, I can see their messages. Just no one else can. Unfortunately, request denied. Because it's already been like 4. Let's see. Let's go up here. Oh no. Just go into that hole, please. Just don't come down here. Yay. Please, just mercy. Oh, mercy is actually what I got. Okay, we can go all the way up here. We're about to get to another room. Holy cow. We're in a whole nother room now. I don't know what to do here, though. I don't know how long this edge even goes. Okay, there's a pole here. Are there still pole plants in this area? I just remembered them. Oh wait, I see a pole. Okay, I just saw another one. Okay, I see something. Oh, these guys are here. Oh, this guy actually might show me where the walls are. With his tentacles. Alright, so there are no other poles I can see except the hanging one. Okay, we go a little down. That's tough. I'm not sure how I reached that. How would I reach that? All right. This is tough. Can I backflip up to it? How high can this guy backflip? Definitely not high enough. There's no way. Because it's about here where I need to grab that height. It's all the way over here. Where's the edge? Right there. So it's directly above me. Yeah, you do look like you're talking to yourself, to be honest. I also see a pole plant up there. Okay, pull me to it. Okay, that didn't work.
Goodbye.
It was a try. That revealed something. That just revealed something. There's an additional pole there. Huge. Huge. We may have died, but that revealed something. There is a pole I can leap to out over the edge. That lizard looks like it's cooked, so let's just not worry about that one. Head up here. Alright, so for this one, I need to line myself up to this edge. Lead through here and immediately jump for the pole, because the pole can give us enough grip to climb up. Check which hand I'm using. You put that in there. We can jump to it, and then we get above that ledge. From there, we go up this, and we can ascend up. Until, hey, how's it going? How's it going, IJH? Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's the wall over here. Oh, oh, that just. Okay, that was probably the most unfortunate possible thing I could have missed. Yeah, this is essentially the evil version of leg that we're currently trying to ascend. Yeah, leg. I don't know why I decided to go here first, but then again, I don't know if I had many other options. Yeah, I think shaded was the other option, but I gotta go up here at some point, so why not while we're already in the area? Oh crap, I'm so dead. Everything's dying with me.
Game over. Gamer.
Starting memory crypts, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go all the way over here. This is actually the first checkpoint we've gotten to the entire game right here. Go right under this thing. Jump to this. Jump to this. Go up until I hit something. Jump to that. And I believe it's just a straight climb up to where we need to jump over. It's right here. Okay, and we line ourselves up with this. Oh crap, am I too caught? Save me.
Goodbye,
Darn.
gamer.
I couldn't get up fast enough. That's tough. Does streamer know about Pebbles? I know he's up here. Or at least I think he is. If there's anything different, then I have no idea, but... at minimum, I do know of Pebbles. Yeah, he's beaten Snake, but he doesn't know any gimmicks from Inv. Yeah, I've beaten every other campaign but Watcher and this. Okay, so we lay down at that pole, inch forward. Go up, we throw this, we jump to it, and we go up. Okay, I think the red lizard is dead. Yeah. Do you want to know about the gimmick? Honestly, I think it's funnier if it's a surprise, because then I get to, then it's a more genuine reaction on stream. As much as I very much do, I gotta, you know, it'll be good content. Ooh, that red lizard is unfortunately right where I need to jump to. That is unfortunate. It's probably fine. Yeah, how tall does this go again? Oh yeah, I guess it's only that high. Do I have my spear? Actually, I have no idea. I don't think so. Try to drop it. Oh, I have a giant dead spider. Where in the woods did I put my spear? Yeah, I don't know where I put my spear. I kind of need that, unfortunately. I guess we just try and jump through and hope for the best. Yeah. I didn't think that was gonna happen. What's your favorite slug cat? Probably Artificer. Also, welcome to the stream, Yumi. I just liked Artificer's like movement and combat plus good compelling motivation. Okay, we can grab a spear here. Monk's a solid one. For me, Monk was just very similar to Survivor. I'm sure this guy's friendly. He's just chill like that. It's fine. Yeah, okay, it's not fine. Who would have expected this? Who would have expected instant death? One of these times we're gonna make it up there. How are we gonna farm karma? I don't know, actually. I hope I don't need to. The only karma gate I've been to so far was base karma. But yeah, if I need to farm karma, we might be cooked. Here, oh, yeah, okay. Unfortunate. The Bell's like, you know. Yeah, people keep bringing up, does he know about Pebbles? I don't. I'm gonna find out when I get there, I guess. I'm gonna be on YouTube chat now, so I look less insane. Fair enough. We're gonna go over here. That's not the pole I thought I was on, so I just got really confused for a second. Recycle every cycle, right? From what I've heard, yes, but honestly, this is cycle 2. Don't worry that we're 3.5 hours in. We've had a rough couple cycles. Yeah, alright, good looking at the bells on the stream ends. I gotta work on my A and B. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, good luck on that. Oh yay, they're not blocking the entrance this time. How lovely. Oh, I saw a spear. Let's grab that. There we go. Wait, where am I? Wait, there's a spot I could just go up here? I didn't even know that pipe existed. Oh, that would have saved me so much. You know what? It will save me so much more time. Because it's probably not this run. Yeah, it isn't this run. Perfect timing. Now we know about that. That's one more little shortcut we can take to save ourselves some effort and time. Every time we learn a little bit more from our mistakes. My video on Yumi Ringworld Fan is titled Estrogen, so I can tell this A and B is gonna be fire. That does just give off vibes. Let's see. Hang into the quarry depot to fight off my Zonify co-workers. I hope nothing happens. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just a GD platform at this point. I actually don't know what that is. Or actually, I might and just not know that I do. This will be fine. Nope, it's not fine.
Rest in peace.
It was not, in fact, fine. Good to know. Geometry. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Honestly, if there was some rhythm to it, that would almost help. The DS stream where you put a tidal wave from Geometry Dash. Maybe we'll do Geometry Dash someday. 10 FPS is gonna be 4 minutes long? You're 2,000 frames in? You have more wherewithal to animate than I ever have. That's crazy. It's been a long time since I've animated anything, though. I guess actually technically not, now that I think about it. I will be very soon, but not in the same way. It's specifically that kind of animating. Why doesn't the rot string eat you? I actually don't know. It just doesn't. We're dead. I threw the wrong thing.
Game over, gamer.
I have checked every time I'm using the correct thing in my hand. And it's always been the right thing. So for once I decided, you know what, it's fine, I'll just throw it. Because I know I have the spear. I didn't have the spear. Here we go up here. All the way up on this. Okay. There we are. We fell all the way down. One sec, we climb back up. Okay, there we go. That's actually all it took. Maybe I just need to stop being a complainer. Though, what is commentary on a game but complaining? Okay, this time I checked. I have the right thing. We go up here. We drop down, get the spear. To the top, a little down. Wait. Go up. And we go around this. Then we be very careful. We be very careful. At least he's pushing me away from the thing I'm trying to avoid. I just fully forgot to do the wall jump there. Crap. What's firing those? There's a red lizard up in the top right, peeking out of a hole. I feel like given what you're trying to do, a bit of complaining is you're right. Yeah, that's fair. We rain world a few days ago. I'm still working on it. Though to be fair, this is like the secret campaign with no cheats or anything, so. Yeah. Yeah, wait, just like main campaign? Main campaign is rough the first time through. So congrats. It is a rough game to play through the first time, difficulty-wise. It's fun, but it's hard. But I will say, playing this campaign just makes me want to play Elden Ring. I think it's because it's so difficult. I gotta do an Elden Ring stream sometime. I just need a good thing to do because I've beaten it legitimately so many times.
Gamer.
70 deaths! Yay! Whoa! 70 deaths. We're getting there, bit by bit. Go up here. To this. Yeah. What's giving you 2 food pips at the beginning of the cycle? I have a dead centipede in there that I dragged in at the end of last stream. Under 5 pebbles through the wall. Yeah, we're definitely going through the wall. I'm not gonna risk going in the normal way. I think that's just gonna be like 5 pebbles is already such a hard area.
Rest in peace.
Oh, we didn't quite make it. Isn't going up the wall the intended route? I don't know on this campaign, but usually it's through 5 pebbles. Do I have the centipede? Yes, I do. Trying to figure out if I added my hand. There should be an area where gravity is just reversed completely. I have no idea if that's real, and don't tell me if it is, but that would be a very fun area. Okay, let's just not mess this up this time. You know, I think it's really that easy if I just lock in and don't mess up. You stand just past the pole. Oh crap. Okay, I just checked which item I have. It's the egg right now. Okay, we gotta get out of there. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Let's just explode ourselves.
Game
Okay, so I
over.
can't throw it that high. I need to throw it a little bit small, like not a little bit smaller, a little bit lower. Are the blue thingies insta-kill? Yes. Unfortunately, they are. If I touch them, it's just instant death. Walls of science, you need to stick a spear into the ground to get up to the entrance. And you don't get random god sequence unless you go through underhang. So I'd say it's not intended. Yeah, because you have to do the silly little jump with the backflip. Okay. Just now, I figured out a new thing to do. Here's the new idea. I'm gonna check what items are in which hands, right as I get that other one. Oh crap. Okay, that guy's dead, I think. I think he's pinned down by the rot. Hopefully we won't see him again. Yeah, go right here. Jump to that. We go up. Jump to this, where there's a spear. We go a little down. And I mess up. And then I barely catch myself. All according to plan, though. I was just building up energy to go over here. You were watching my after image. I'm already at the top of the wall. Let's go up here. Okay. So to make sure I make this, we want to go up these. Okay, we barely made it anyway. But we're alive. That's what matters. Okay, we messed that up. That's okay. We can do it again. It's okay, we can do it again. It's okay, we can do it again. Yeah, wall jump on the side. I don't think so for this. Oh, I just fell underneath here. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. At least we can eat this red lizard. I just realized this isn't a pain. I can just go down here. Oh, there's actually a little bit more food around here as well. It's crazy how much food I need. Using the map here is so OP. Yes, absolutely. How do the half pips work? They're just half the pip, to be honest. I need to have all of them full. Okay, we have a new spear. Here we go. Where is this? Yeah, it's just evil leg, essentially. It's the leg, but just made so much harder. To the point where you have to pretty much just use your map to navigate. Okay, we're here. Now, last time we saw something that is going to be of great use to us. The issue is I don't know exactly, I get the... Oh, did I get poisoned? Oh, that spider must have poisoned me. It's okay. Okay. We figured out how far we can go. We figured out how far we can go. Never been to the leg before. It's a sub area of exterior for yeah. Yes, I did that atrocious backflip spear throw into the wall to reach 5 pebbles in my first playthrough. That's nice. I did not. It was rough. I didn't learn how to do that backflip for so long. I think it was until Monk when I finally learned. Oh, crap, we slipped. Ow. That's it, you're dying. I'm dying too, but you're dying. I'll waste a death just to spite that guy. Is that pipe about halfway to the next shelter? I think so. 13-minute training arc in the Monk campaign. Was it only 13 minutes? I thought it was 30. Because I was hitting the wrong buttons most of the time. I kept hitting pick up, I think. And I'm like, why am I dropping the spear? Yeah, that wasn't my finest moment. See, easy guide path because I didn't know and I think you the height to reach that pipe. Yeah, I don't know if I would have been able to get as far as I did in this game without... Oh, I just messed up there. I don't know if I would have been able to get as far without chat telling me hints occasionally. I definitely... I actually think I probably would have gotten frustrated with this game a lot longer ago. Like I think I would have gotten frustrated in the first run if I didn't have chat telling me a few things on where to go without spoiling too much. My one criticism, actually, I mean, of course I have multiple criticisms for the game. I mean, if I didn't, I feel like I'd be pretty unbiased. But, or I guess pretty biased. We're dead. I can't get back up from here. And I need the spear, so we can't waste it, so I'm just gonna die. But, one of them is definitely, it is really hard to get into as a new player. I don't think it necessarily needs to, like, hold your hand through the whole thing, but it would be nice for maybe a little bit more of a vibe of what you're trying to do, or something, at least on the first playthrough, would be kind of nice. Just to help players get into it, because I just worry a lot of players would get kind of scared away by the start. Yeah, it's definitely not beginner friendly. I just don't know if I could have gotten into it without chat showing me how to do some stuff. I think one of the issues, or one of the contributing factors to why that's the case would be that since you can't see anything in the far distance, you can't just draw your eye to it like you would in another game that's not very beginner friendly, because When you step outside in Elden Ring for the first time, you see the castle in the distance. Like you know Stormvale's pretty much it shows you Stormvale. Right dead ahead, big cool castle in the distance, center of attention. When you beat that game, you immediately have a look directly toward the next objective, which is the Raya Lucaria Academy. With a game like this, you can't really do that unless you're going like into the background, which is kind of difficult to make work. So you kind of need more of another solution. And I'm not saying I have a perfect solution to this at all. Absolutely not. But I do think it is something that maybe it may miss out on a little bit. You're just supposed to listen to Iggy's lies at the start. It doesn't help how he abandons you if you eat any moon's neurons. Yeah, it's fair. I got into Rain World, spoilered, unfortunately, but I think it's for the better because I wouldn't be optimistic about it if I weren't spoiled. Fair enough. I think, to be completely honest, I think I like kind of enjoyed the first campaign, like enough to, you know, want to play more, and ended up doing that. But I think there are some games, including this one, I don't think I would have enjoyed as much if I wasn't streaming. I don't think this is a game that would normally speak to me, at least at the start. It kind of, I've liked it more and more as we've gone on, or I wouldn't be doing this, frankly. But, yeah, I'm definitely glad I ended up streaming it, because I don't think I would have been able to get into it otherwise, just to be completely real. Let's see, is it worth it to repeatedly jump to the pit until you get a 13-minute cycle? It's fine. If I get zapped, it's just another death on the death counter. What's another death on the counter in the grand scheme of things? Oh wait, we need that. Anything else I can get out of that? No. Get a little bit more food. I think my goal is to do this in as few deaths as possible. But I know I've already wasted death for silly stuff, but you know, that's the cost of streaming it. Sometimes you gotta throw yourself into the pit for silly stuff. It's the rules. I got into Rain World because algorithm showed me a picture of a cube labeled 5 pebbles, and I thought it looked sick. That's fair. That's very fair. I am trying to remember when I got into Rain World. I think I saw... Okay, I think I saw Disco playing it on, like, on Steam a bunch of times. So I eventually just, like, got it recommended to me through Steam. Or maybe he brought it up to... I feel like he was involved in... It's been a long time since I technically bought it, like, over a year ago. And then I only properly started playing it in, like June. Because I think I played a little bit and it just didn't stick, and then I just moved on with my life. And I'm like, I'll play later. Definitely wasn't involved in you starting to play. I do think it actually was because I saw you online, though. Oops.
Good night, gamer.
I had to jump there. I think that was why. Because sometimes I do just check out games I see people online playing. I'm curious. But that's kind of a guess, because I don't know for sure. Yeah, I don't think he directly suggested it. Ow, oh no, I'm poisoned. We gotta get to the side. We go right here, and then we fall unconscious right here. Quick nap. I'm poisoned again. One sec. Oh crap. I love being poisoned. It's so fun. I can totally move right now. Wow, that didn't do anything. Alright, let's climb.
Good night.
Awesome. Forgot to hold the button to grab. Oh, there's gonna be so many deaths on this one to me just being stupid. But that is just the nature of it. That's how it goes. I think one thing I'd love to stream sometime is Warcraft with a bunch of people. Because I actually don't know how well that performed, because I think I got random bots in chat. There could have just been a lot of lurkers, but I feel like it was too many to be real people. So I have been thinking about doing that sometime, which is like a couple more people. Since I do just love that game. I don't know if it would perform as well, but that's okay. But, I'm thinking about getting some people into that and doing that. Let's see, first time I saw Munos playing in super low res, so I thought she was some kind of slime creature and the neurons were eyes. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Dumb question, you don't need to press any controls and pipes, right? No. Also, there are no dumb questions. Actually, I shouldn't say that. There definitely are, but that's not one of them. Introduction of seeing a classmate on a... during a 2... I can't read. My introduction was seeing a classmate on it during a break 2 years ago. That's fair. About for a long time, saw other people talk about it, but it wasn't really until I started looking at videos that I really got into it. It's fair. Been to Ring more like a year ago, and ever since I found out about Moon, Moon's been my favorite. Moon's my favorite, that's why I love Moon. Moon's great. Moon has been very important to our streams, to be honest. Because of the mask arc. I played a vital role in many things. Yummy. Okay. We leave that there for a second. We'll be back for it. Hey, welcome to Stream Magic Bongo Cat. How's it going? Let's eat this red lizard that died tragically over here. Have you moved to a different shelter yet? We're working on it, bit by bit. In other words, no. Yeah, the first one, yeah, we're still shelter 1. Oh wait, I forgot we haven't put the spear there. I was just so used to there being a thing there that I just forgot it. I had to place it there. Here we go up to the top, a little bit down. Oh, we didn't quite make it. It's okay. Getting to any shelter as this beast without dev tools is a pain. Yeah, it took an entire... It was the very last thing of last stream to get to one. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, but it is very likely that it is going to be a whole stream to get to one shelter again. Alright. And then we go to this thing, and then this thing, and then we go in here. Alright, let's not mess it up again. We've messed up enough already. I have to jump to that. I can see the edge right there. Okay. Wait, why is there rot directly above me? Oh, I see the route. We have to evade the rot by going up here. Except there's more rot, technically, because there's the big guy. Wait, you're trying to be in legit? For real? Good luck. Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Also, welcome to the stream, Lancelot. I feel like I also know a Lancelot who likes this game. I don't know if it's the same person. Let's see, I mean, what are the odds it sees me? Yes, it is? Well, hello. Why did I say it like... I feel like I said it in a really weird... I said, well, hello, but I was like, I was so focused on this guy, it came out so creepy sounding. Hi, how's it going? Okay, we've evaded that guy. Okay. This is the furthest we've gotten from this shelter. This is huge. How do we get there? I'm guessing there's a pole over here. Yes. Is that like you're gonna spin around the chair with a white Persian cat? Maybe I am. I don't have my camera on. I just have one right here. Let's see, is there a way over all of that rot by chance? Yes, it looks like there is. Can just jump. Yes. All right. We're getting to a new room for the first time in hours. Okay, I apologize. Seizure warning. I'm gonna light up the room and see what's going on. This looks normal. Just dark. Okay. I think I have to go to the next room before I actually need to start grappling up. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I see the issue. Because there's rot on the floor. There we go. So I'm guessing there's going to be rot on the floor in a lot of areas in here. We can go through here. This doesn't feel as bad as outside. Why did I say that? Why in the world would I say that? I should know by now that that's an incredibly stupid thing to say. Luckily, I am prepared. All right. Time to continue our ascension. Is there anything to grab out here? Yes, there is. Okay. Sometimes I just gotta find out the hard way. Come on. Just gonna... This is great. We gotta get 2.5 more food, though? Do we? I don't think we do. Sorry, did I maul the worm while I was doing that? Great. That was an accident. Okay, we go across here. There's a worm I can get to. Just kind of a pain. Oh. No, there's something here. Jump to this. We get this. Alright, now we climb. You know the worm? Yeah, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. I feel like I just missed a bunch of messages in YouTube chat. One row for rain. Oh crap, we're about to die. Wait, why is it raining in here? That's not what it does in here. Yeah, we're so doomed. But hey, this is our furthest. Unfortunate. We can't, I don't think we can pull off the stuff we can do with the Saint Tongue up here. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Okay. That is good, though. That is our best. We've proven we can get to that far, which is, I think, nearly to a shelter, with enough food to actually use the shelter. So there's a chance. Unfortunate, like, unfortunate. Yeah, that might be more apt. If you can do it once, you can do it again. Exactly. We may have lost along the way. Are you doing this blind? Yeah, I actually don't know what all the area gimmicks are yet. And I have no map up because the map breaks my, if I bring up the map website, it breaks my monitor. I don't know why, but it fully glitches it out. So yeah, this is without a map or spoilers, which is great. I'm sure I'm not going to regret this at all. Okay, we're up here. Up to that. It is crazy how much of this I've memorized now. GPU problem? I don't think so. It's just the one monitor that does that though. I first entered Gold Lake and devs my frame FPS slammed into the ground. My game didn't crash once I reached the warm my game speed and FPS literally went back up. Yeah, I can imagine that would be kind of rough on a computer. Reading the interactive map. So the interactive one was the one I tried to pull up, and it glitches out my monitor every time I do it. I don't know why. Maybe I should try it on a different monitor. I've only ever tried it on my side one, which I think is the oldest one. Well, the left side one specifically. Let's see. Let me get a map. Do you have a community page? What do you mean community page? Just wondering. But to be fair, I do have the just built-in map. So it's not like I'm completely blind. Wiki has maps, there's still images instead of interactive. Okay, that might work. I'll check that if I need it. Oh, if you're on a tablet, then yeah, I guess that makes sense why it would go so low. It's definitely not built for that. I don't think Rain World's the most optimized game. Or maybe it's because of a lot of the graphical stuff it's doing. It's not like the most realistic, like hyper high definition graphics, but since so much of it's procedural, I guess that actually does make sense for why it would take a lot. Yeah, the community. I actually don't know what you mean by community page. We have a Discord. I thought there was a platform there. Maybe I should check the thing instead of just jumping wildly and thinking I know where I am. Crazy. We eat the centipede and then we go again. Once more up the Tower of Gains. The only thing I'm gaining here is trauma. You think there's a therapist up here? See. Oh, I just looked I looked at chat and you know what, I'm actually alive. I was gonna blame chat for me dying, but I didn't die. Crap, now I have no one to blame for but myself if I mess this up. Though then again, I've only had myself to blame for the rest of them. Where in the world am I trying to reach? There we go. Go up here. Go to this side, and we go. Just a very dead monk ghost. Waiting for you, the trauma dump. That's what I need. I think they should include that in this game. Just like a therapist for your slug cat. For all the stuff they've had to go through. Yeah, sorry, I had to check which item I have before I mess this up again. Yay, food. We can jump to here. Is there another ending for Monk and Survivor so I can avoid the lag fest? Chat would probably know. I have no idea though. Chat knows all the Rain World things. Chat is the Rain World wiki. Alternate Survivor ending requires you to beat Gourmand. I see. Okay, I have a guess of what it might be though. Where's the spear I dropped? There it is. Swap these out. Alright. Then we go up. We must ascend once more. Decent amount of time on the clock this time. As long as this red lizard doesn't mess it up for me. Okay, that guy's dead. I need that food, actually. Just eating something that's actively being electrified, don't worry about it.
Goodbye, game.
No, it launched me into it. I let go and the physics launched me. Oh, that's tragic. Oh. I needed that food, though. I wasn't going to be able to get shelter, even if I made it up there without food. Evil Electricity of Doom, yeah. Also, welcome to the stream, Coyote. Alright. I see a thing I want. I don't think I'm getting that now. Alright. Jump to this. And up. Up we go. Oh, I messed up again. Kill me!
Game over, gamer.
This time's the one. I feel good about attempt 80. Attempt 80 is just, it's gonna be a good one. I just know it. It's such a good number. Okay, I'm locking in this time. Alright, we jump through here. Go up. 80 is a good number. It's divisible by 2 so many times and it's round. Exactly. Even the numbers themselves are round. 8 is very round. 0 is very round. It's the roundest. There's never been a number rounder than 80. I don't know why. You know what? Yeah, that's what I said, dude. That's the bit. Okay. Can we eat this? And if this guy comes down here, he's pretty much doomed because he's so big compared to the zapper. So we're gonna hang out right here. Come on, man. Come on down.
Good night.
Darn it, I thought I could escape in time. Oh, if I was a little earlier. That would have been a YouTube short if I was just a little quicker. Will we say that 80 or 88's a rounder number? Probably 88. It's got more round things in it. There's 4 circles instead of 3. So really, I think we just need to wait for 88. There's no way we messed up this time. Okay, I didn't get to eat him, but that killed him. Hopefully we don't need that later. Go this way. And up. It is crazy how well I've learned all this stream, though. I feel like I need to beat this stream, because I'm going to forget all of this the moment we're done here. And I really don't have to rebuild all this muscle memory. Oh yeah, there's nothing there yet. Slow down. There we are. It could use as self-defense for long legs. Yeah. Wait, what? What happened to my spear? Oh, I'm dead. I'm in the one hole that I die in. Can't get out of that hole.
Over, gamer.
It also gets explained in one word. Yellow, protagonist, carnivore, queso, bombs, axolotl, spear, tongue, impossible. It's not impossible. This game, no matter what they try and throw at us, it's been beaten before. And it can be beaten again. It's not impossible. As long as we keep trying and keep failing and keep learning from every single time we mess up. Because I'm not giving up until we beat this thing. It may be impossible to someone who has less dedication or is going to give up before they make it to the glory at the end. But I want that small dopamine rush at the end because it'll feel real good. That's why we do it. For a small amount of dopamine before we do something else that's even harder. That speech kind of fell apart at the end, but we don't worry about that. Just want you to get to the top of the wall, there's a cool thing there. Yay. Knowing you, I think you're really gonna love the ending of this this campaign. Oh boy. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna enjoy the ending of this campaign because I'll have won, to be honest. Are you Garaggle? I actually don't know who that is, but I think I know that. Is that the other person? I think someone said that that was a person who beat this as well. You know, it's kind of fell apart at the end. You? Yeah, but I'm gonna put myself back together and we're getting going again. Let's see. You'd be a good teacher, no offense. Slightly scary voice to intimidate, but a ton of patience. I have not that much patience with other people when I'm trying to teach them things. I wish I had this much patience with other people. But then again, it has been a long time since I've actually tried to teach anyone anything, so maybe. Gargoyle is the sock guy who tried to beat Inv in 60 hours. 60 hours is like... The fact that you've put that in as like an important piece of information tells me that that's an impressive amount of time to do this in. Which is extremely worrying because I thought it was going to be a lot faster, but we press on nonetheless. What is Tower of the Gains to the downpour area? It's just a renamed leg. It's just a worse version of a leg, pretty much. Let's see. Lost his mind in the process. Honestly, it is. 60 hours is impressive? That's horrifying. That was going to be a lot faster. I thought it was going to be like 30. But I'll beat it nonetheless. This might take a while, to be honest. I don't think every Rain Wednesday is going to be in. I think after a while, I'm probably going to start needing to take a break and do some Watcher. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there by the end. It'll just take a while. Also, I really have no frame of reference for how difficult Inv is. I've never seen someone play. I've just been told it's really hard. And that people have technically beat it without cheats. So I said, I'm going to do that. Press how is into Supercut is only 3 hours. I wish I could have the courage to cut that much. There was one time where I cut out, I think it was 24 hours of a 25 hour video. I love that video still. It's still one of my favorites. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, I didn't have the spear. I lost the spear at some point. So, I don't think I could survive Rain World once a week, alternating between Inv and Watcher. Well, I better hurry up then. I'm horrified to go to Farmer A's. That's my least favorite area of the entire game. On this, I have a feeling it's going to be an actual nightmare. So, Inv is comparable in difficulty to the original Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels on hard mode. Never played a Mario platformer game, so I'm sure it's fine. Let's see. Here. Oh yeah, Inv is not canon, by the way. It's just for fun, evil campaign. Extremely evil. It is crazy I've just stopped looking at the map, though. I just know where I'm going. I mean, here I have to start looking at it, but, you know. For that entire first section, I think I've got that down. Oh, crap.
Good night.
That was real unfortunate. It happens, though. We run it back. 84, we're hitting 100 this stream. Hello, Red Lizard. How's it going? If you don't. So, how do I wonder if there's a better way to do this. I don't think there is. Yeah, because the wall on the other side's mostly flat. I don't think there's another way. That's okay. Praying you didn't see that? Well, okay, I may have seen that thing already, like in Campaign 1 or something, but, you know, don't worry about that. I didn't know it was connected to this campaign, but now I do. I may have seen something. Yeah, I think that was technically spoiled in, like... I kind of forgot about it a little bit, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was technically spoiled a long time ago. It was spoiled back at Survivor's Wall. Oh, okay. And Disco got mod? Oh, is that when the new mod group started? There was so long where I'd let genuinely no mods in chat for anything because there weren't enough viewers to moderate. It would be like one message on average every like 20 minutes. So it was fine to just sit around and not deal with it. Or if I had to, I could just do it myself, but now there's some streams where I can barely read everything, which is kind of crazy. Which, thank you all for watching and chatting, because it makes everything so much more enjoyable. I panicked.
Game over.
I got
Game
attacked by something and I panicked. I was hoping I could get back in the hole. Oh yeah, this reminds me. Hi, Boomsy, if you're here. Probably still banished to the Shadow Realm. Not banished by me. That sounds like I did it. No. Um, I have just been told through a YouTube comment that Boomsy for some reason is unable to type in Twitch chat. I didn't do anything to cause that. For the record. It just broke or something. So you can't do that. I don't know why. But I have been alerted that he's here sometime, somewhere. A specter. Also, I don't think Boomsy was watching at that time, so I don't think it could have been. It could have been Kitty with the Hat or Niebuhr, though. Oh, that's a so much easier way to get into that tube. Okay, I'll have to keep note of that for later. I hate that this one food is right here because it genuinely stops me from standing up properly after I get out of the pipe. Up here. This guy's gonna probably shoot at me any second. We're fine. Victory was never in doubt. Oh, there's a second one. Okay. Okay. We somehow got out of that. No idea how. Okay. No, I'm not close enough. I was charging up and I realized I'm not close enough.
Goodbye, gamer.
I swear I grabbed that. I swear I saw the animation, but it didn't take. Oh, that hurts. Another one on the board. Let's see. I like to say sorry for accidentally spoiling Spires at the start. Say shit said all my time was off because I was thinking of industrial complex entrance. I don't remember that. You're all good. It happens. Jump over here. Eat that. Yeah, I just verified the hands while I'm doing this part. I know which hand each thing is in. So we go here. I go a little down. And up once more. Go to here. Make sure we grab that spear, because we're going to need it. eat some of that. Did your profile pic have any lore? It's just your Minecraft skin, or is it from Google or something? It's just my Minecraft skin. I guess there's like a little bit, because it's like, you know, I could say where I got, like, I've had the same Minecraft skin for just a very long time. Honestly, that profile picture might be retiring soon. Same with the 7s at the end of my name, might be leaving. As I've been cooking up something new. I would never. Okay, I would do that repeatedly. But don't worry about that. I don't know what's happening over there. That's better. Yeah, I think it'll just be a little bit more concise without it. There does have to be a new suffix, I think, though. I'll have to see. Depending on what it'll allow me to do. Oh, there's a spider here. Okay, are we chilling? Okay. Spider is gone. I think it fell. Let's inch to the edge. Go along this. I go this way. We have a chance here. This is huge. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be looking at chat for a bit. I apologize. I've got to focus up. I will try and check chat soon. Oh, that is a full-on rot enemy. It's okay. So if we have like no time again. Oh, we have so much time. A huge amount of time. No, we need to go this way. That tube is corrupted.
Goodbye.
You're
Game.
kidding. I couldn't get in the tube. Oh, that hurts. I didn't even know those guys could spawn here. Unfortunate. Well, we learned something new. Beware my roast vulture. Yeah, so realistically, I've been thinking about maybe changing stuff. So honestly, I was gonna change it earlier, but we're gonna kind of drop the more I guess specifically Minecraft aesthetic on some stuff and switch over to something else. A little bit, you know, still very video gamey. And still very, you know, pixelaty. But just something a little different that I think will be very fun. And if I do that, there will be a webcam. So I will finally have a face cam for that. In fact, I actually already have a quite nice face cam that I'm planning to use for that. And I've been planning for a long time to use for that.
Good night.
So that'll be new.
Gamer.
I will say it's not gonna be like a face reveal fully at the same time. We'll see. We have the goggles that make you blind. No, I've got something better now. I'll have my face technically fully uncovered. But yeah. We wear a mask? No. I have thought of something that I don't know of anyone else who's thought of this specific thing. And I'm very excited. I will be wearing nothing on my face, but I have a way of concealing my identity anyway, but still getting all of my facial expressions and everything else. And before you ask, no, it's not a VTuber. Because it does very much sound like a VTuber. Apples, you're not completely off. You're not completely wrong. I think I have revealed this before. I don't know who Minbit is, to be honest. It might be. I don't know who that is, though. Big TV head thing. No. I'm not actually wearing anything on my head. You know what? For those of you who are here, wow, that's violent. Anyway, for those of you who are here, I can show this is a prototype image. It has become more clear since then, and we've color changed it a bit. I say we, I'm the only one working on it. This was a test image that we just saved as a joke because it looks so creepy. But it is something along these lines, kind of like a very glitchy CRT screen. We've changed it so you can very clearly see facial expressions and other stuff now. But it would be near impossible to actually figure out my identity from that. So it is the best of both worlds. That is a very old version. We've changed it, or I have changed it so much since then. So it is gonna look a lot better. Remember that from the Above Ground Parking Garage stream? Yeah. Excellent, man. Yeah. It's definitely creepy. We're going for a little different vibe. And I've actually, as a joke on the Discord server for a bit, I showed my hand a little bit on something else on the name change that might be coming soon. Since I know you IRL, I can tell it to you. Oh yeah, if you know me IRL, it's easy to tell, but it would be so hard to identify someone from that without knowing their name and everything already. That's the beauty of it. It's like a visitor from that game I forgot about. Something about not a human. I know what you mean. Those hands. Yeah, so one thing I have to do is not get really close to the camera. Which is really funny, because I'm using a camera that I'll just tell you how much this costs, because I've been using it for other stuff, so I actually want to invest in a good camera. Not out of any money from stream, because I honestly didn't know for sure if I was going to use it for that. So no stream produced money has been put toward that. But it's like over $100, like 120 or something. It's like an OBS camera, like made by OBS. It has been so nice. Best webcam I've ever had. Very worth it. It is so clear. And I actually have like a proper light and everything. So it'll be... The issue with that is it's going to take me longer to set up for streams though. Because I'll need to make sure I'm not wearing a green shirt or anything green tinted. I actually do have a couple green shirts. I need to set up a green screen behind me, because how we get the pitch black effect is we're completely keying out the background and replacing it with complete darkness. So then it can just do all the effects on my face. But yeah, that will probably be unveiled soon. So I think that'll be really fun. There was one time on call with, I think it was Laz, Void, VA, and Ender. I was just, I had it on and I was just doing facial expressions. They all look so uncanny. There's nothing I can do to make it not, like, there's no facial expression I can do that isn't creepy looking, and that is so the vibe I'm going for. So, yeah. I think at the end of the day, I want to look like something that you'd find on an
Goodbye.
old disc
Yeah.
in like an abandoned warehouse that you plugged into your computer and an EXE program to start running. Do you have any images you could DM me? Because I'm curious. I don't actually really have any good new ones. Actually, I might have one. Let me see if I can find it. I'll do, because I think it's the one I'm planning on using for a profile pic. Where is this? Yes. No, I think I'm gonna take a new one. I'll send this over to Disco so you can see it. I think this one's too high quality. But yeah, it's very blue now. The newer version is blue because that's my color. I like blue. Blue is nice. It's just kind of very nice light, like a light blue with a slight bit of desaturation. So it looks like all the pixels on whatever old screen it's on are that. Also, I can show this as well. Just had to check my webcam was off real quick. Me head on, looking in the corner will just be terrifying. Yeah, it is gonna be very head on. So that's what it's gonna look like in the corner. Let's get this. So now you understand that why the starting soon screen is this. Because this is the full webcam. It always has been. This has always been the plan since I put up this specific stream assets. The big reveal of why it's always been like that. Yeah, I think that's gonna make it just more fun to watch, hopefully. The lore, yeah, this is why I originally changed Ursa. I love the pixel perfect smile in the image you sent me. Yeah, it's like a really creepy smile. I think I'm just gonna try and recreate it. Also, when I do I can do such an exaggerated PogChamp face in real life, and when I do that over this, it is glorious. Almost looks like pixel art. Good, good, that's what we want. I have actually thought about how to incorporate some of the stuff I've had previously, because my old profile picture has been my Minecraft skin with which is a lich. So I've been thinking about how that would be fun. Yeah, I can't eat that red lizard. I just need to drop off a spear and everything. Can the starting stream have little Easter eggs and death sometimes? Uh, we could try and add some stuff eventually. I might actually be redrawing all of the assets soon. I think I might unveil the new stuff around when I do a birthday stream, which is upcoming pretty soon. Magical Lich found shot dead in the back alley. I think the idea is I'm just gonna keep most of the existing ideas I had for just kind of just like the general vibe and characterization. But you know, just like vaguely video game character that's broken free kind of vibe. Now just doing his own thing on a computer in some warehouse. Alternatively, other option, because we can see what we like better, because I want to keep the Lich vibe. We've had that for so long, it's gotta stay. If I can keep it. The other option is someone who put their soul in a computer, like every analog horror thing ever. Or like every ARG thing ever, sorry. Alright, farewell, Magic Bongo Cat. I appreciate you stopping by for so long. So I guess we'll see which I end up going with. Can you play videos on the TV screen? Yes, I can actually. Spellcheck ad and play it TV. Oh, that actually be hype. Like a really like old school kind of ad. bit crested voice effect would fit very well, but may not be optimal. I actually have tried that. In fact, we tried out, I say we, actually this technically is we, because I tested with other people. I will actually show you what it sounds like. Testing? Hello? Testing? This was a possible version. I just didn't think it was that clear. It just felt a little unnecessary. So I didn't end up using it. But that was an idea. But I am planning on changing out the 777 for .exe, which has been a little bit foreshadowed, I guess, on the crypt server when we were doing a joke on that I got replaced with an AI. But that genuinely why I use that specific name is because that will probably be what I switch the 777 to. So yeah, that's the plan right now. So, coming to YouTube this Friday, ate celery. I love celery. I have never gotten any of my facts wrong regarding celery in my life, and that's not a lot, definitely not false. I'm so dead. Why did it only get me? Okay, got him too. That celery bit has been there's two bits of Spellcheck that have haunted me because I just got things wrong. I think there's a new one in the most recent episode, by the way. But it's not one anyone would ever notice. But the other two are the celery thing, the incorrect color for sodium nitrate, which is such a minor thing, but I care. And Laz definitely did after trying to figure out what in the world chemical it was. And also I misgendered an important character. In episode 3, the sculptor says she for the Ember Angel. Yeah. Say, by the way, I did some research. There's another D&D podcast called Spellcheck that's finishing up its campaign. Should we sue them for brand damage? Probably not. I have found another podcast named Spellcheck, but they hadn't uploaded in a very long time, so like 5 years. I could not find one that was active, so I might have just missed one. Gotta find them and collab with them now. Spellcheck crossover with Spellcheck. Crazy. What in the world's that sound? Who's squinching? Squimching? I feel like that's a squimch sound. I really don't like it. I want to stop. Jump to this one. Up a little too far. Oh crap, did I throw this too low? Come on, we can get up. Oh yeah, we can just wall jump. Let's see. on hiatus never means it's over. I think the last one I found, though, they hadn't uploaded in like 5 years. Like, I think that's probably indefinite hiatus. Sue them thing was a joke? What in the... Oh, no, I've already filed the paperwork. Should have told me it was a joke earlier. No, they're getting served. And it's all your fault. Sorry, what even got me? Did it conduct electricity into me through a wall? That's ridiculous. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. 90 deaths. We're getting there. Oh, now's a good time to advertise something, actually. And this isn't a paid thing. It's literally just pretty much for a different video, actually. We need voice actors for the Minecraft roguelike game we've been cooking up. And I say we. I don't know why. I think I just have started using the royal we because of Twitch chat now. But we need voices. And there is a Discord server for everyone who's interested in that. You know, I'll just put the link in chat for anyone who's interested. Though I think most people in chat who are interested probably have already been there. We'll grab it and put it down on both for all of the lurkers and anyone else who might be interested. There it is in both. On there is a bunch of information about it. If you're curious, there are the actual videos that have been developing that game. It is obviously not a paid role because, well, there is $0 in budget. But, yeah. If anyone's interested in doing a little voice acting for fun and to help out that project, that's the place. And back to your regularly scheduled dying in Rain World over and over. Hey, skinny boy, it's long time no see. I recognize that name from eons ago now. Yeah, this is the Deep Dio guy. This is I. Yeah, it's been a while.
Good night, gamer.
How's it going? It's been a long time. Man, that just made me think back on that. It's like when Kipitzer was joining the chat as well. It's been so long. Was that 3 years ago now? I actually don't know. I think that was 3 years ago. I think that was 2022. And maybe a bit of 2021.
Good night.
Okay, not my best moment. I just forgot what we were doing and jumped off a cliff. It's only since 2021. Okay, so it was early 2021 when that started. That's crazy. That's kind of insane. It is also crazy that one of the people I was collaborating with back then, Frogmare, I have talked to today. Like we still talk. Yeah, I mean, it's not quite 5 years yet because it would have been early 2021, but it's like, it's getting close. Yeah, Frogmare does very different stuff now as well, and I also do very different stuff. It's kind of crazy how much things have changed in that time. Now instead of being constrained to Deep.io streams only and videos, now I'm constrained to exclusively Rain World videos and streams. I'm kidding, I don't feel that way, but yeah. It has been so long. Rain World forever. Well, Rain World until Deltarune. 21-hour Rain World stream. Maybe someday. Maybe that should be a sub goal. Maybe for 1,000 YouTube subscribers. I'll do a like a 20-hour stream or something, like something crazy, or at least I'll try and beat my record, which I think is 15. So we could try and do like a 16-hour maybe. Though if we do a stream that long, it's not just gonna be one game. I'd want to actually plan it out and do it right. Like when my friends from 5th grade mapped through old Roblox accounts and the map online in BC for our senior year of graduation. That's crazy. That's wild. It is crazy how, like, it is just weird to think about how time passes sometimes, though.
Game over.
What's also crazy is, I still don't, I think only once I've actually been able to beat the viewership maximum that I got during the Deep.io streams. I will say, the freedom to do variety stuff is well worth that. Instead of getting like 0 views on anything but Deep.io and then only Deep.io. I genuinely think in the long run that significantly hurt my channel's viewership because it saw the viewership go way up and then suddenly way down. So it cooked my recommendations for so long. You know, I should just die.
Good night,
Yeah.
gamer.
Well, we're back. In fact, my videos have gotten recommended so much recently. I think I've got like 5 subscribers in the last day, and I have not uploaded anything in a couple days. It's crazy. No, 6. It is kind of crazy because, like, I will say, I used to celebrate when I get a single one. I'd be like, yes, every single step along the way we're getting more. And I still kind of do a little bit, but Deep just degraded. I started playing again recently. All the old friends I had moved on, of course. Now it's just so much hate speech. Yeah. I definitely feel like I jumped ship at the right time, to be honest. I feel like I got in at the end of like the like biggest, I guess, golden age, at the very tail end. So like not really at the peak. Yeah. But I do think I don't think it'll really ever come back to the way it was. I don't know if I'll ever come back to it. Maybe I'll do like one stream of it sometime just to see just to see how it is. I will say it was very nice having a game I'd sign on to, and then every day I'd get like recognized by a bunch of people who were playing. And every day at school, almost every period, 7th grade, senior year. Hope you got some school in there as well. I used to play a good bit, definitely not that much, but definitely a good bit. I have yet to do a clip that beats the Deep.io clip with 17 views. It is crazy how good viewership Deep.io got. I still don't fully understand it, but it was definitely fun. Toxic Algae was a good time. Senior year did grade so much, I was just kind of done after school. That's fair. I remember the reason I ended up stopping playing was I couldn't get views on anything else. Why did that arc through the wall? Why does it just do that sometimes, but not always? It's evil. Yeah, but the reason I stopped playing that game was, well, actually, I didn't even stop playing it for a while after, but I stopped streaming it completely. Because it was all anyone watch, and I realized this game is actively losing players, and I'm actively enjoying it less and less over time. And if I don't jump ship, I'm gonna just have to start fresh afterward. Take a break, so I'd play when Swampy Shores came out, they got busy with life, that's fair. Yeah, I think the last thing I saw was when like the little like space map came out, which was a significant amount of time after I stopped streaming it, to be fair. There is one piece of legacy I think still in, or no, is it not there anymore? No, it isn't. Or no, there's like one thing still in the crypt server from Deep.io, which is the basking shark pog. The one thing that remains. Although my friends were my age and we moved on in life. Yeah, this is kind of how it is. That was just a rough time, I feel like, for a lot of people, because everyone's kind of just like going on their own way in life. And it's usually separate ways, which can be really sad. I'm very lucky that at that time when in my life back in the day, I was lucky enough to have a lot of people stick around. Though, you know, it wanes over the years still. See, my boy Ramble clan, the leader of Dawn clan. I remember the clans. I still remember, and I doubt anyone's gonna beat it, especially now that I ran the biggest event in that game's history. Or at least the content creator collab, I guess. Not event. I assume there's bigger events, but out of collaborations. In fact, I remember that's how I met Frogmare through that. It's because I had run that big collab with like 30 people. And then I afterward just kept the server around for all the content creators on there. And I remember Frogmare went into my Discord server and was asking if she could join the server. And I said no, actually, because we had decided on a prerequisite amount of subs to join. And Frogmare did not have that. Eventually she got that and then joined. In fact, Frogmare has more subscribers than me now because of reaction videos. Red lizard. Oh, it fell in. Let's go through this way. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Cat just joined as well. Hi, Cat. How's it going? We were just talking about the ancient Deep.io era. So yeah, this game's great. I very much recommend it. It can be a little hard to get into, and I feel like this is not a very good indicator of gameplay, because this is the secret campaign that is incredibly difficult just for the sake of being incredibly difficult. I feel like when they add mobile gaming is when it all fell apart. I don't remember. I think I joined after that, because that's back when I was streaming on an iPad. So I'm like, I don't need a PC. I'll be fine.
Game over, gamer.
I swear there was a poll there. Can't listen right now. I'm listening to Sid more by Not Loose. Fair enough. Let's eat this guy again. Through here. And it is kind of a crazy reminder how long ago that was, though. Honestly, though, I should have started YouTube streaming earlier. Twitch streaming is not very good, to be honest. If I was gonna make any recommendation to anyone who's starting streaming right now, use YouTube. Like, multi-stream on Twitch if you can, but I don't know why you do just YouTube, or just Twitch, I mean. It's just, you can't grow on Twitch, really. Unless you're in an incredibly niche category with a lot of viewers. Or, Let's see, I heard Twitch is good if you have a bit of a following already. Yeah, it is good for that. Twitch just cares so much about recommending specifically who's already the biggest on the platform. In fact, I can actually tell you how my analytics have gone for the past like couple months. Let me actually pull this up because this actually might be interesting to show. Let me set this to how about we set it to in the last 3 years. So we'll check between January 28th, 2023 and now. How many followers I've gotten on Twitch. The grand amount. Now, I'd like you to keep in mind, many of these have unfollowed in that time. So, I have gotten about 138, with about, some of that was deep.io, so unfollowing, people were unfollowing as well. Which means probably around half of that is still here. So about 60 follows and 630 hours streamed. That is not great. On YouTube, I can actually pull up the same stats just to compare it. Let's see. Custom range. We want January, so 1/28/23. Apply. Subscribers in that amount of time, 490. Now here's the even crazier thing about that. I have only been streaming on YouTube for a year. So that is actually a third of the time. So it is so much better to just use YouTube for streaming, to be honest. I just don't know why. Like, Twitch is just a hard place to actually start up. Also, how's it going? That you can hear. I have just slowly started to like YouTube streams more. The lack of unskippable 30-second to 2.5-minute long ads is quite nice.
Goodbye.
Oh, another death. Another death for the counter. Throw it up. I know. I knew that guy. I knew like everyone back then. Or in that one. It's a weird time. Now we do Rain World and Minecraft mainly. And just whatever else I'm feeling that day. I am very excited to do some Terraria Calamity soon, though. I think that one's gonna be a fun one. Let's just ignore that evil guy over there. Oh, that guy almost killed me. Fun. Okay, and I climb up on this invisible platform. I like how this stream just no one can see what in the world's going on. I think it really helps the atmosphere if no one has any idea what's going on at any given moment, unless you already know the map. Hey, welcome back, Magic. Didn't matter when your was playing, teaming on site. Anyway, have a good stream, get out, see you in 5 years? Yeah, see you in 5 years. I'll be waiting for that message in 2031. Hope you have a great next 5 years. No, we've moved. We've been places. We've done things. I mean, we haven't progressed, but like we have seen future areas. We have seen what we must do to continue. And we go under here. An inch. Okay, fine. We have not gotten another shelter yet, still. We're still on shelter 1. We've moved 1 centimeter. It's slow going, but you know, we'll make it somewhere someday. We are the immortal snail. We may be moving slow, but we are relentless. Anything that stands in our way will be overcome. 1 centimeter is like half an inch, right? Yeah, about. I don't like that guy. Can he not be here? If he comes down here, I'll throw something at him. Alright. I guess we're just gonna go. We're gonna lure him into the rot. Oh, that was too far. Well, that was wasted. Oh, actually, this is gonna work out for me, I think. I see the vague lights of a Myros vulture. Oh, maypole plant? No. Come on. He's just blocking my only way. If he can just come down here, I could knock him off at least. Come on, lizard. Come on, just leave me alone for a second. Why is he doing this? This isn't what their behavior tells them to do. This is just it glitching out and not leaving.
Rest in peace.
Darn it. The moment I touched that pole, it immediately started pathfinding to me. That sucks. Darn, that could have been a really good run, too. We just got unlucky. Evil, evil creature. Oh, I don't think I added death for that. We're up to 95. Seeing 5 pebbles? No, we're not there yet. We are going up the leg at the moment. It is extremely slow going, but we're making progress bit by bit. And also welcome to Stream Ghost Adventure. Oh, he might electrocute himself further. How is that not electrocuting? Come on.
Game over.
Okay, he's immune to electricity this time. We love to see that. That's not great. So your red lizard spitting at you, you can turn on remix settings, make it harder for yourself. They're spitting. They have been. To be honest, they've been glitching out so much in their AI that they haven't been most of the time. But they have done it on a few runs. So I do know it is working, at least to the extent that it normally would. Alright, we climb.
Goodbye, gamer.
And then we die, and then we climb again. That's how it works. We never give up, even after 8,000 deaths. And 59 hours. Because that's the only time I've been told of someone who's actually beaten this is 60 hours, apparently. I think we can do it faster. Check all red lizard and tally. Yeah, you can. It's gonna be. I think yeah, they probably should be called that. I think they deserve it. After how many have given their lives just to spite me on this run? You complete all the slug cats, or only a few. I have done every single slug cat and completed it. Except for this one and Watcher. Every single other one is complete, though. So this is the last of the Downpour DLC. And then we're moving on to Watcher. That's a lot. Why does just do that sometimes? Like, I use that passageway so often, and then just 1 out of like 10 times it just kills me. For no discernible reason. Unfortunate. Video call has confirmed there will be more Raid World in the future. I mean, of course. I mean, it's still making money. That cash cow can be milked a little more, and I don't think the milk's getting sour just yet. But I do think it would make a lot of sense for them to continue that, just from a purely business sense. A strange cow analogy for this. Well, I said that like they're really milking it, and then I realized, well, it's still good, so I should probably clarify that. And it just kind of led to a really weird cow analogy that I hadn't fully thought through. That's the great thing with live streaming. Sometimes you just say things that don't quite make sense, or are just a little weird. A great way to get over your fear of, like, misspeaking, though.
Good night, gamer.
Cool. I swear I didn't touch that, but the game says I did, so I did. That's the rules. We run it back. Milking the fresh milk every milk per hour? Exactly. It is... Oh yeah, I was driving my car recently. And it got up to like... I mean, it was like consuming milk so fast. I think it was at like 130 milks per hour or something. And the cops got really angry at me for it, but I was able to escape. But I don't know why, like, I feel like they wouldn't be that concerned about how many milks per hour my car is intaking. At least they do include like a little gauge that says MPH for milks per hour. I mean, I thought they'd be fine with me, like, just driving through a school zone. Maybe that's what they're mad about. Why did I do it like that? That's just not how I'm supposed to tackle that one. That is death 100. Finally. I mean, I'd forget to update the death count. I don't know how you're doing that so well and consistently. Well, it's become just habit, to be honest. I click the start button, I click the plus button, I click the start button, I click the plus button. I've done it 100 times, so it's just becoming muscle memory. Though also I have practice from the Elden Ring Shield only stream.
Rest in peace. Game.
Another one. I'm starting to think we make no progress this stream. But if nothing else, we've learned. We've learned more. Because every time we die, we get a little more information. And we get a little bit better. And maybe there's going to be some streams where we don't make progress. That may be unavoidable. Because I may try my best. At the end of the day, it's just not enough. So we'll come back next week and we'll do it better. Every time. And eventually it's going to be good enough. Whether that be at 10 hours in, 20, 30, 50, 60, 70, 100 hours. It doesn't matter. Because we're going to beat this. There just might be some other games interspersed in between while I slowly chip away at it. So I don't get really bored. But we will be back here every Wednesday. Every Wednesday to do this. And we're gonna win. One of these days. It's not gonna be next time, I don't think. And it's probably not the time after that, or the time after that, or the time after that, but we will get it. It's inevitable.
Goodbye, gamer.
And it's not this time either. Because lightning. Don't give up milk believes in you. You can get 2% more bones. I need 2% more bones, to be honest. I think slug cats need 2% more bones. Maybe I'd actually be able to do some stuff. I've eaten this centipede so many times this stream. I think I'm about to die. Did I get poisoned? No, I actually don't think I did.
Goodbye.
I forgot to hold
gamer.
the button. I might be getting a little tired. We might have to... why don't we give it a few more tries, and then we'll wrap up for the night. I'd really like to get to a checkpoint, but it's okay. Honestly, leg is probably the hardest part of this campaign. That's okay. No matter how hard it gets, we will prevail. I remember standing outside of Lanedell for like 2 streams on the shield-only run of Elden Ring. Like 8 hours of that playthrough was dedicated just to beating stupid Tree Sentinel. Draconic Tree Sentinel was a nightmare. And then Fire Giant because he was resistant to like everything I could do. Yeah, just like a lot of really bad ones. But you know what we did then? We pressed onward. We got better. We practiced. Actually, we also leveled up on that run, but we can't do that here, so we don't worry about that one. Wrong thing.
Good night, gamer.
Unfortunate. Luckily, we're not going through pebbles. Because I don't want to deal with that. We're gonna just go up through a wall and do the jump. Okay, we go through here. This is fine. It's not optimal, but there's a passageway over here. This is crazy. I just have this memorized now. And I still mess up. Frequently. Like right now. You know, I want to go out this way.
Rest in peace, gamer.
Anyway. What number should I stop at for the day? I'm thinking 110 is a good number to stop at for the day. So why don't we give it 5 more? I'm not lock in for these.
Rest in peace, gamer.
Okay, that was a mistake. Oh boy. Not my finest work. We'll lock in for this one, starting now. Oh, I need to increase the death count. I almost forgot that time. Yeah, I don't know, like, there were some subscribers I just got, like, before I really started uploading seriously. I don't know where in the world they came from. I think some subscribers will just forever be a mystery. I think I got him. I actually really want that body to eat it. Wait, he lived. He just left. Oh no, the rock got him. Sorry. Okay, go up here. Climb up here. Go all the way up here. I started posting posts. Let's see. I wanted to ask me to be on stream. Ah, I see. That's fair. I don't remember why I started uploading in the first place now that I think about it. I think the reason was that there were so many people on YouTube that I enjoyed watching. And honestly, I just kind of wanted to be able to do like the same. I want to entertain people like they had entertained me, kind of. You know?
Rest in peace, gamer.
Which I feel like I've begun to actually properly fulfill that goal. Which also is my drive for bigger number. Because it feels like a lot of people just want bigger number for clout. No, I just want to entertain more people. More people to entertain. Oh, well, that guy's gone. The Rizzard. The Rizzard has fallen. Unfortunate for him. I think, I don't think I've talked about this in a long time now that I think about it. I think my big goal for YouTube, like long-term goal, is 75. Or, sorry, not 75. Why in the world did I say 75? That's not even, not a single piece of that is correct. For what in the world I was about to say.
Gamer.
10,000 is my end goal. That's like a very long-term goal. I think it's attainable, but a lot of work. It might just be like years. It's gonna be years. Definitely. No way it's any less than a year. But I think it's gonna be a lot more than that. Maybe like, yeah, like 5 more years. Yeah, 10,000 is a decent amount. I mean, it's still like a decently high goal. I do think it's attainable just by pure effort, though. And technically I don't have like a time limit on it, so it's something I can just chip away at bit by bit. But yeah, I mean, that's like my high goal. That's a ton. Oh crap, I'm being pulled down. Die.
Game over.
Dude, as many as many cat facts as I can. Fair enough. 3,000 word long personal wiki on Rain World. You should just start releasing the Rain World facts. I am so excited to get back to uploading something I've been working on though. I think most people know what it is though. It's the Minecraft roguelike game. I've been cooking. It's gonna be a bit before the next video though. It actually might include the new face cam thing. I don't know. And definitely the ad for the voice acting thing. Because, to be honest, I think there's more people in that server who are trying out for voices than voices I need. But the more people, the better. So hopefully we can get even more people in there. Alright, go through here. Blizzard allegedly in the Sun's files claims I was not on that superstructure. Hey, we didn't get electrocuted this time for no reason.
Game over.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't get electrocuted either. You know what? The electricity giveth and the electricity taketh away. Yeah, as we start our final ascent of the stream. Now is the time I'm contractually obligated by no actual contract, and I'm just saying that to tell you about Spellcheck, which is a D&D podcast that I am on. That is not very rules technical or math focused. It's just very very, I guess, beginner friendly. Or if you aren't even interested in D&D, I very much still recommend it. But I am the dungeon master on that, and I very much recommend checking it out. There's a link in the description. We're at 45 subscribers, and that's more than we thought we'd get, to be honest. One very cute behind the scenes thing I will talk about that I think is very funny and actually was relevant today. Every time someone sees the subscriber count go up, since there's only a few, we go in and like everyone's alerted of it. It's great. Everyone's always so excited. So I very much recommend checking it out. It is honestly some of the best stuff I've made, in my opinion. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. And final time, link in the description. Go subscribe. There's 8 episodes out already. Alright, back to climbing the superstructure for the stream. Instead of being the rain god, Pebbles is now the thunder god. He is Thor, and he worked at Blizzard for 8 years. Really? He worked at Blizzard for 8 years? That's crazy. He must be like really, really cool and awesome and everything. I don't know why, but the whole I worked at Blizzard for 7 years thing is so funny to me. Can I go this way?
Game over.
No. No, I can't. Also, if you're wondering why I went a different way, I lost my spear because I threw it wrong. But I think with that, and 110 deaths and no actual substantial progress, I think we need to wrap up the stream. Because here's the thing, we'll be back next week on Wednesday. So subscribe to see that. And we'll get through it. And if we don't, we'll be back the week after that. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you in a future stream, hopefully. Bye, everyone.